Hello again, my culinary adventures. I created that name now. That's what I'm going to call you guys that watch my videos, comment, and follow me. My culinary adventures. So it's Christmas 2018. Tomorrow is Christmas. Today is Christmas Eve. And tonight, I love to fix up all my fixings, season up my meats and chicken or whatever the night before and put them back in the fridge. And tonight, tomorrow I'm going to do roast beef. So I'm going to show you how I do my Jamaican style. And I've been doing this for umpteen years. Like my mother before me, she used to do it in a pot. I'm going to put it in the oven. But she stuffed the meat with the seasoning. So here I have some red onions and I have white onions. The reason for the red onions, my daughter swear they taste better, have better flavor. Don't tell her I said, but I don't think so. Anyway, this is the onion, and over here I have where did that shadow come from? Oh, I'm turning my back to the light. The garlic over here, some thyme in here, and scallion over here. So I'm gonna mash all of these together. I'm gonna squish them, put them together. I'm putting everything in this bowl. I'm gonna mash them together, and you can continue watching that. I'll finish that when I'm done. But anyway, so that's that part of it. In here I put a couple of different seasoning, powdered seasoning. You put anything you like, but I like to use the Maggi, and so put a little adobo, but not necessary. You put what you want, and of course you got to put salt and black pepper. And guess what? I also put a little of this all-purpose Maggi all-purpose seasoning. After all, we're cooking Jamaican, right? Got some Maggi in there. Oh, it's not coming out. I gotta open that a little more. All right. So anyway, what I'm gonna do when I'm done is take this piece of meat, bore some holes all throughout, and I'm gonna stuff it with the seasoning. I'm gonna stuff the seasoning as far as I can put it down in there. And it might look fatty, but I asked the guy for fat because a lot of this is gonna come off. And the nice thing is, when it's done, I asked him for this type. They had some that was all the fat come off. I want the fat to stay on it. Because when it's cooked, the fat will be rendered, and you have these nice little, I don't know what they call them, but it's like little soft, not gristle, but soft meat. It's not fatty. It's gonna be hard. And I love that part. I always cut it and take that part out. All right, so I have these plants here. I love my plants. I have these plants here, and I just have them over here. But one of the reasons why I put them here is just to show you what I'm doing. As always, in my fish video, you'll see me mention that I stick these in the soil. See, there's the scallion. There's some that I stick in there day before yesterday, and they're springing up already. So this is a way you can have scallion inside your house during the winter time, if you're in the winter, or any time for that matter. Just make sure to remember to water them. See, this one here is the same. I didn't put any in that one yet, but it's just for Christmas. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for putting me over the 1,000 mark over the weekend. I really appreciate all my subscribers and all the people who ask questions. Don't be afraid. If you have a question, please ask them. Many people ask questions, and I'm gonna continue next with the stuffing of the meat. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I stuff the meat. Really appreciate all my subscribers. Thanks. Something I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna mix up this seasoning with that, but I'm gonna leave some to sprinkle over and around the meat, or you could mix up some more and sprinkle around the meat. But I mix up the seasoning so everything gets seasoning. So when you stuff this down into the meat, it's going down in there with some seasoning. See, it's going down in there with seasoning already. And all of that stuff. All right, so continue watching. Yes, guys, welcome back. So, you know, I forgot to mention to you about the candle. I'm sure most of you know that if you burn a candle when you're dealing with, when you're handling, cutting up onions and stuff, you'll be able to get rid of all that burning. You know, it helps with the burning of your eyes. See, I have another hole here, and I'm putting more seasoning in it and all of this. And see now, since I put the salt and the seasoning on here, everything is springing. It's springing water. Anyway, this is just how I stuff my meat. I don't understand how people can just sprinkle some seasoning outside of on the meat and expect inside to be seasoned. You gotta stuff it, and this is what we do. I don't know how many of you do this, but this is the way we do it. Then you slice it, like, you know, when you're ready to eat and you slice it. It has these little pockets. You see these little rounds and these little pockets of seasoning. So I'm finished stuffing the meat with all that seasoning. See, the bowl is empty, and all you have in this corner here is this, which means that all the seasoning is stuffed, and from top to bottom. You know, I made a hole down here and stuff it, and sometimes it might fall out, but what I'm doing now, the rest of the seasoning that's left in this, I'm rubbing it all over it. Rub it all over. Hi, so this is morning, Christmas morning. We're gonna wrap this piece of beef and put it in the oven. I wanna put it to 4, I'm gonna do 370, okay? When it's almost ready to come out, I think it's gonna take about, depending on the tenderness of the meat, which we're gonna check periodically, it should take about 2.5 hours. So this is the result of the beef, the roast beef. As you can see, I've been slicing it, and you can see the seasoning all throughout the beef. A lot of this now I'm gonna just pour into the gravy. Here's the gravy. This is just the water from the meat that I put in this pot. I put a little cornstarch in it, and that's it. So it's delicious. I tasted it and it's very good, and we're gonna have that with the beef. All right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and next week I'm gonna talk to you guys. I'm gonna tell you what I have in mind for 2019 God Spare Life. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all of you.